Namaste again. Now I want to read another chapter of the Book of Secrets, which are Osho's commentaries on the Vigyan Bhairav Tantra, an old Hindu scripture. It's like it's a conversation between Shiva and Devi. Devi questions, Shiva answers, and Osho gives the explanation to the techniques. And the techniques are the answers of Shiva to Devi's question. It's a very beautiful, loving conversation between the two. Devi sits on Shiva's lap and questions. The roles are reversed. And so it reveals also a deeper secret of mysticism or of life, that the deep secrets or a deeper truth, let's say like this, it reveals a deeper truth of life, that the deeper secrets of life can only be revealed in a love relationship. So there must be love, otherwise it can't be revealed. So that's very important to know and to understand also. Yeah. So now I want to read chapter number 24, and it is called Conscious Doing. The Sutras, 73. In summer, when you see the entire sky endlessly clear, enter such clarity. 74. Shakti, see all space as if already absorbed in your own head in the brilliance. 75. Waking, sleeping, dreaming, know you as light. 73. Becoming the clarity of the cloudless sky. In summer, when you see the entire sky endlessly clear, enter such clarity. If you meditate on open, unclouded sky, suddenly you will feel that the mind is disappearing, the mind is dropping away. There will be gaps. Suddenly you will become aware that it is as if the clear sky has entered in you also. There will be intervals. For a time being, thoughts will cease, as if the traffic has ceased and there is no one moving. In the beginning, if you only meditate on the open sky, not doing anything else, intervals will start appearing, because whatsoever you see enters you. Whatsoever you see stirs you within. Whatsoever you see is pictured, reflected. If you can stare without blinking your eyes, it will be good. If you stare without blinking your eyes, because if you blink your eyes, your thought process will continue. Stare without blinking the eyes. Stare in the emptiness. Move into that emptiness. Feel that you have become one with it. And any moment the sky will enter within you. First you enter in the sky, and then the sky enters you. And there is a meeting, the inner sky meeting the outer sky. In that meeting is realization. In that meeting there is no mind, because the meeting can happen only when the mind is not there. In that meeting you are for the first time not your mind. There is no confusion. Confusion cannot exist without the mind. There is no misery, because misery also cannot exist without the mind. Try this technique. It will be helpful, but remember 3 things. 1. Don't blink. Stare. Even if your eyes start to feel pain and tears come down, don't be worried. Even those tears will be a part of unloading. They will be helpful. Those tears will make your eyes more innocent and fresh bathed. Just go on staring. The second point, don't think about the sky. Remember, you can start thinking about the sky. Be the sky. Just stare and move into the sky, and allow the sky to move in you. If you move into the sky will move into you immediately. Just go on staring further away and further away. Go on staring, as if you are trying to find the boundary. Move deep. Move as much as you can. That very moment will break the barrier. And this method should be practiced for at least 40 minutes. Less than that will not do, will not be of much help. When you really feel that you have become one, then you can close the eyes. When the sky has entered in you, you can close the eyes. You will be able to see it within also. Then there is no need. So only after 40 minutes, when you feel that the oneness has happened and there is a communion, you have become part of it and the mind is no more, close the eyes and remain in the sky within. The clarity will help the third point, enter such clarity. The clarity will help the uncontaminated, unclouded sky. Just be aware of the clarity that is all around you. Don't think about it. Just be aware of the clarity, the purity, the innocence. Be feminine. Allow things to happen. Be passive. The sky is absolutely passive, not doing anything at all. Just remaining there. Just be passive and remain under the sky. Vulnerable, open, feminine, with no aggression on your part, and then the sky will penetrate you. In summer, when you see the entire sky endlessly clear, enter such clarity. But if it is not summer, what will you do? If the sky is clouded, not clear, then close your eyes and just enter the inner sky. Just close your eyes, and if you see some thoughts, just see them as if they are floating clouds in the sky. Be aware of the background, the sky, and be indifferent to thoughts. Don't pay much attention to thoughts. Pay attention to the space in which they move. For example, we are sitting in this room. I can look at this room in two ways. Either I can look at you so that I'm indifferent to the space you are in, the roominess, the room you are in. I look at you. I focus my mind on you who are here and not on the room in which you are. Or I can change my focus. I can look into the room and I become indifferent to you. You are there, but my emphasis, my focus is on the room. Then the total perspective changes. Just do this in the inner world. Look at the space. Thoughts are moving in it. Be indifferent to them. Don't pay any attention to them. They are there. Note it down that they are there, moving. The traffic is moving in the street. Look at the street and be indifferent to the traffic. Don't look to see who is passing. Just know that something is passing and be aware of the space in which it is passing. Then the summer sky happens within. There is no need to wait for the summer because our minds are such that they can find any excuse. They will say, summer is not here, and even it is summer, the sky is not clear. This was all about technique number 73. The chapter 24, or the sutras I'm just reading, they were spoken on May 22nd in 1973 in Bombay, India. So in the very beginning of Osho's movement, because 1980 he went to Rajneshpuram, and he was there for 4 or 5 years, I'm not sure, and then he went back to Pune again. In 1985 or 1986 he went back to Pune again. So that's in short a little bit about Osho. So now technique number 74, feel the whole universe in your head. Shakti, see all space as if already absorbed in your own head in the brilliance. Close your eyes for this technique. When you do it, close your eyes and feel as if the whole space is absorbed in your own head. It will be difficult in the beginning. It is one of the advanced techniques, so it will be good to proceed towards it in steps. Do one thing. If you want to do this technique, start in steps. First, while going to sleep, when you're just ready to sleep, lie down on your bed, close your eyes and feel where your feet are. If you are 6 feet tall or 5 feet tall, just feel where your feet are. If the demarcation, then just imagine one thing. You have become 6 inches longer. Your height has lengthened. It has become 6 inches more. Just with closed eyes, feel this. In imagination, feel that your height has become 6 inches more. Then the second step, feel your head, where it is, just inside, and then feel that your head has also become 6 inches longer. When you can feel this, everything will be easy. Then you make it more. You feel that you have become 12 feet tall, or that you have filled the whole room. Now in your imagination you are touching the walls. You have filled the whole room. Then, by steps, feel that the whole house has come within you. And once you know the feel, it is very easy. If you can grow 6 inches taller, everything is easy then. If you can feel that you are not 5 foot, but you are 5'6", then nothing is difficult. This technique will be easy. For 3 days, go on feeling that. Then, for 3 days more, feel that you have filled the whole room. It is just a training of imagination. Then for 3 days, the whole house is within you. Then for 3 days, you have become the sky. Then this technique will be very easy. Shakti, see all spaces have already absorbed in your own head in the brilliance. Then you can close your eyes and feel that the whole sky, the whole space is absorbed by your head. The moment you can feel this, the mind disappears, because the mind needs a very narrow space. With such vastness, the mind cannot exist, it simply disappears. In such vastness, mind is impossible. Mind can only be narrow, limited. In such infinite space, there is no place for the mind to exist. This technique is good. Suddenly the mind explodes and the space is there. Within a 3-month period, you can feel this. Your whole life will be different, but grow towards it in steps. Because sometimes through this technique, people become crazy, they lose balance. It is so tremendous. The impact is so tremendous. Suddenly, if you become aware that your head has absorbed the whole space, and then you see stars and moons moving within you, the whole universe, you may become dizzy. In many traditions, this technique is used very cautiously. One of the Indian mystics of this century, Ram Tirth, used this technique, and many of those who know suspect that because of this technique he committed suicide. For him it was not a suicide, because for him, one who has known the whole space has come within him, suicide is impossible, it cannot happen. No one is there to commit suicide, but for others, for those who were watching from outside, it was suicide. He started feeling that the whole universe was moving within him, within his head. His disciples thought that he was talking poetry. Then they started feeling that he had gone mad, because he started claiming that he was the universe and everything was within him. And then one day he just jumped from a mountain cliff into a river. Before jumping, he wrote a beautiful poem saying, "I have become the universe. Now I feel this body as a burden, unnecessary, so I give it back. Now no boundary is needed. I have become the unbounded Brahma." With such technique, there is a danger. That's why I say grow towards them gradually, because you don't know anything is possible. Sometimes you are not aware of your own potentiality. Sometimes you don't know how ready you are, and something can happen. So do it in steps. First, try your imagination with small things. Just that the body has become bigger or has become smaller. You can go both the ways. You are 5'6", feel you have become 4 feet, 3 feet, 2 feet, and 1 foot. You have become just a seed. This is just a training so that you can feel whatsoever you want to feel. Your inner mind is absolutely free to feel. Nothing can hinder it from feeling anything. It is your feeling. You can grow and you can be small. Suddenly you become aware that it is you. And if you can work well through this, you can come out of your body very easily. If you can grow and become small through imagination, you are capable of coming out of your body. You simply imagine that you are standing outside of your body, and you will stand, but not immediately. First work with small steps, and then when you feel that you are at ease, and you don't become scared, then feel that you have filled the whole room. Actually, you will feel the touch of the walls. Actually, you will feel the touch of the walls, and then feel that the whole house has come within you. You will feel it within you, and then go on. Then by and by let the sky be felt in the head, and once you feel the sky in your head absorbed there, the mind simply disappears. It has no business to do there. For this technique, it is good to be with someone, to be with a teacher, or to be with a friend. Don't do it alone. Someone must be there to take care of you, to watch you. This is a school method. Where many people are working in a school, it is very easy, less harmful, less dangerous, because sometimes when the sky explodes within, for many days you may not become aware of your body. You may not come out, you may be absorbed in the feeling, because time disappears. You cannot feel how much time has elapsed. The body disappears, you cannot feel the body. You become the sky. Someone must take care of your body. Very loving care will be needed. So with a master or with a group, this technique is less harmful and less dangerous. And with a group that knows what is possible, what can happen, and what should be done, because if in such a state of mind you are suddenly awakened, you may go mad, because time will be needed for your mind to come back. If suddenly brought back to the body, your nervous system cannot bear it. It is not made for that. It has to be trained. So don't do it alone. You can do it in a group with a few friends in a lonely place, and do it in steps, not suddenly. So I think I repeat it again. This technique number 74 is a very, very advanced technique, and you should do it only with a master and with a group of advanced meditators around you who can hold you when there is a problem. Yeah, very, very important. So now I'm going to read 75. Remember yourself as light. Waking, sleeping, dreaming, know you as light. While making, moving, eating, working, remember yourself as light. As if in your heart a flame is burning and your body is nothing but the aura around the flame. Imagine it. In your heart a flame is burning and your body is nothing but a light aura around the flame. Your body is just a light aura, light around the flame. Allow it to go deep within your mind and your consciousness. Imbibe it. It will take time, but if you go on thinking about it, feeling it, imagining it, within a certain period you will be able to remember it the whole day. While awake, moving on the street, you are a flame moving. No one else will be aware of it in the beginning, but if you continue it, after 3 months, others will also become aware, and only when others become aware can you then be at ease. Don't say to anyone, simply imagine a flame and your body as just the aura around it, not a physical body but an electric body. Go on doing it. If you persist, within 3 months or somewhere near about then, others will become aware that something has happened to you. They will feel a subtle light around you. When you come near them, they will feel a different warmth. If you touch them, they will feel a fiery touch. They will become aware that something strange is happening to you. Don't say to anyone. When others become aware, then you can feel at ease, and then you can enter the second step, not before it. The second step is to take it into dreaming. Now you can take it into dreaming. It has become a reality. Now it is not an imagination. Through imagination you have uncovered a reality. It is real. Everything consists of light. You are light, unaware of the fact, because every particle of matter is light. The scientists say it consists of electrons. It is the same thing. Light is the source of all. You are also condensed light. Through imagination, you are simply uncovering a reality. Imbibe it, and when you have become so filled with it, you can carry it into dreams, not before. Then, while falling asleep, go on thinking of the flame. Go on seeing it, feeling you are the light, remembering it, remembering, you fall down asleep. And the remembrance continues. In the beginning, you will start having some dreams in which you will feel you have a flame within, you are light. By and by, in the dreams, also you will move with the same feeling. And once this feeling enters the dreams, dreams will start disappearing. Dreams will start disappearing. There will be less and less dreams and more deep sleep. When in all your dreaming this reality is revealed, that you are light, a flame, a burning flame, all dreams will disappear. Only when dreams disappear can you carry this feeling into sleep, never before. Now you are at the door. When dreams are disappeared and you remember yourself as a flame, you are the door of sleep. Now you can enter with the feeling, and once you enter sleep with the feeling that you are a flame, you will be aware in it. The sleep will now happen only to your body, not to you. This technique is to help you go beyond these 3 states: waking, dreaming, and sleeping. If you can be aware that you are a flame, a light, that sleep is not happening to you, you are conscious. You are carrying a conscious effort. Now you are crystallized around that flame. The body is asleep, you are not. Once this happens, you have become the 4th. Now the waking and the dreaming and the sleeping are parts of the mind. They are parts, and you have become the 4th, one who goes through all of them and is none of them. And that 4th is what you call the soul. That 4th is what you call divine. That 4th is what you call the immortal element, the life eternal. The 4th also means in Sanskrit Turiya. Voila. That's what I want to say. And this was all about chapter number 24. and it's all about technique 75. So I hope you all enjoy it, and I hope you will try one of these techniques. I wish you a wonderful day. Bye bye. See you.